What's up, world? It's your girl, Latanya Michelle, and I am the owner of Tiger Eyes 360 Media Group, and I am the host of Stamps. Y'all know what it's about. Y'all have watched it before. This is my opportunity to bring celebrities on, and we talk to them, not just as the stars that y'all know, and because y'all think these celebrities are like unhuman and that they're perfect and all of that, but they're humans. They're just like us. They're great people with great personalities. And I created Stamps as an opportunity for you guys to see that. So today I'm excited. I actually stalked this man. Probably was screaming up and down when he liked my post and stuff and tagged himself. So I'm going to just bring him on so you guys can see for yourself. And, I can really make him blush a little and stuff. Joining me, he is now starring in For the Love of Jason. You guys have seen him in All American. He was in Boys in the Hood, and he's got some other stuff going on. So bringing to the stage is Mr. KAREEM Grimes. Hey, you. You have a killer smile. Let me just say that. You have a killer smile. There's something magical about Black men who smile.
Yeah. I smile on my license, my driver's license.
Did you?
All of my driver's license.
I love it. So, how are you doing?
I'm good. My mom's saying I'm blessed by the best and praying for all the rest.
Love it. So, what are you up to? What are you up to right now?
I'm working right now. Working on a project right now with Keke Palmer for Disney. I'm just taking a little break to chat with you, and so we got that going on. And what else? Still shooting All American, third season right now.
That's one of my favorite shows.
We just got renewed for a fourth season, so we're gonna keep this party rolling. And
that's one of my favorite shows. That's one of the shows that I stop what I'm doing to watch. So I have to say that. So okay. So I told you earlier when I was talking to you, you have got to feel extremely blessed at this moment with COVID going on and everything going on. You're working and you're not stereotypes.
Yeah. It's a blessing. I mean, it's interesting. Everybody was like, "Oh, 2020, get it over with." But actually, my 2020 was not bad at all. Even though we were dealing with the pandemic, and I there were some losses personally. I think overall, because of the pandemic and everybody forced to kind of stay home, and they discovered All American, so we got new eyes and we were trending, and that brought a whole new fan base and followers and whatsoever. And it's interesting, you were saying celebrity, and it's just like, as long as I've been in this industry, I've never looked at myself as a celebrity. It still feels kind of weird to hear that, because I'm just an artist and an actor who just loves what he does, and very passionate about it. And so it's just been a blessing just to still be able to work during this pandemic.
Have you seen your resume? I mean, okay, so we're going to use the word celebrity. I mean, have you seen your resume?
Yeah, I've been told about it, and when people are like, "Hey, what have you been in?" and it's just like, huh?
Right.
What haven't you been in? I can tell you the last two I've been in, maybe three, but that's as far as it goes, because it goes back to 1988, 89.
Yes. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. 1988, 89, was you actually really trying to be an actor, or was you just walking down the street and they was filming?
No, I was literally, for me, I was blessed to kind of find my passion and know what I wanted to do at a young age. And, thank God for, parents and family and village. And, my mom was able to put me in acting class, and, Marla Gibbs and Angela Gibbs, her daughter, that was my first acting class where, I'm being taught by Whitman Mayo, who played Grady on Sanford and Son, and Ed Kane,
Wow.
so these are the people that I learned from at 11, 12 years old. So
Wow.
I was blessed, and as they say, I caught the bug, and I've been doing it ever since. I've taken no breaks.
And you don't think you still can't get used to the word celebrity?
It's interesting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I hear it more now because of the show, because I think out of being in this industry for a while, this show All American has given me the most
Really?
publicity, the most fanfare, public recognition. Yeah, yeah,
But you know what? All American is also everybody loves it. It
yeah,
doesn't matter about your race.
yeah,
There's a storyline in there for
yeah.
everybody.
Absolutely.
So that listen, I honestly, All American is one of my top shows. The
Yeah,
writer is just freaking amazing.
yeah.
And y'all can act. Everybody in there can act.
Yeah,
And
we
that's
got a
not
solid
normal.
we got a solid ensemble cast, and like you said, it starts from the top. It starts from the showrunner,
Right.
Nkechi Okoro. A black woman. She is she's running that show, and she's an amazing talent. And then it's our writers. We have a diverse room, but most of the writers are young and black. So
Really?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Like last night's episode was written by my buddy Jamie Turner, and it was talking about black men and mental health. So yeah, so it's a lot of amazing writers on there, and we have the great Michael Schultz, who directed some episodes last season and this season. I was able to
Wow.
be directed by Michael Schultz in a couple of episodes, and if anybody knows who Michael Schultz is, that's a legend.
Legend all the way.
you know,
You know what? And I think that's another reason why All American is so good is because it touches on so many different stories.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And people get relatable stories.
Yeah, it's they touch on the situations that are happening around us right now.
Right.
The first episode of the third season, they're painting Black Lives Matter in the hallway of the school, like they did in Washington. So that just kind of lets you know, and it sets the tone. But they've been doing that since their first season. you know
Right.
and second
Right.
season they tackled it even more. So third season they're going to tackle it even more. And like I said, we just got renewed for a fourth season, thank God. It's just only going to get better and better and better.
So
And we
you
got a
did.
spinoff. So the young lady Simone, played by Jeffrey, she's an amazing actress, but the spinoff is her going to a HBCU.
Oh
So
gosh.
to have that
Feeling
to
all
have
out of
that
place and everything. Right.
exactly. But it just brings back my generation of looking at a different world, and how
Right.
that was such an impact on people, finding out what an HBCU is, and attending. And here it is, on the CW, we'll be able to do that again. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
That's powerful.
Hmm.
So do you get to become a good guy? I mean, you are a good
Yeah,
guy, but I mean, do you get to really get to become a good guy
yeah,
and
I
show
think.
your heart?
Yeah, I think you saw a little bit of Preacher's heart in season 2, and how much he cared for Coop, even though
Right.
he didn't say it, but
Right.
his actions.
His actions.
His
Yes.
actions prove that. And I think just the evolution of Preach is that he has layers. He's a smart
Yes.
guy. He just made a bad decision in life, and now he's trying to create correct those wrongs. But he sees something in Coop. It's a big brother little sister dynamic.
Right.
She needs him and he needs her.
Both
So
of them.
we see that, and then this season we're definitely going to see it even more. But also too, we're leaving off of season 2 with Tyrone's sister Mo. So now you're starting to see, hey, there was some history between them, and that's going
Ooh.
to be able to play out this season.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait. I
yeah,
can't wait.
yeah, yeah.
So, for the love of Jason,
Yes,
you're
yes,
doing
yes.
your thing in there too.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, big shout out to UMC, which is now all black. Trail Woodbury, Sade, Sean, um, BJ, Layla, Brayley, everybody. It's an amazing cast. I've known Trail for a while. We've he's the writer, the creator, also the star. And he was like,
Right.
man, we got to work together. And voila, this is we shot this in the summer during the pandemic.
Wow.
So yeah, we did
Wow.
15, 16 days and shot 6 episodes you know, through the pandemic. So that was interesting, getting tested every other day, social distancing, wearing the mask, the whole nine. But it's an amazing show. We've got good reviews, all black. Um, we made it to the Essence magazine as number 8 as top show to watch and binge
That's
watch.
good. That's
So,
good.
yeah, that's real good. So, right now we're just waiting, which I feel confident that we'll get a second season and, be able to bring back, for the love of Jason, hopefully the end of this year, top of 2022. So, it's a male, I say it's a male version of Insecure. That's exactly what it is. It's a male version of
I can
Insecure.
see that.
A
I can see
young
that.
black man in his 30s dating,
Yeah,
in Los
I can see
Angeles.
that.
Yeah, I play as one of his college buddies who's kind of like the married guy out of the group,
With the
you know.
crazy Puerto Rican wife.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, but it's gonna be interesting, and seeing how that works out, once
Right.
we get off for the second season of, him being kind of like the voice of reason, but also dealing with his personal issues and him being the only one married out the group.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But you guys got to come back because y'all left us hanging. So,
Yeah. Like I said, I feel confident that we're definitely gonna get a season 2.
most definitely.
So yeah,
So, acting. Where are you originally from?
Inglewood, California, born and raised.
Inglewood, California. Okay.
I'm a
So,
San
do
native.
you do you still live in California?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, other than acting, what are you? How are you? You're every okay. So you haven't had a break since you pretty much started acting,
Hmm.
but you have your hands in other stuff.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
other than being an
I
actor,
mean,
what else do you do?
I've been. I'll say this. I've been a working actor, and what I mean by working actor is that I would book jobs, but I would also have a regular job, a regular
Okay.
side job, side
Okay.
hustles. I don't believe in just sitting home waiting for the next audition, waiting for the next opportunity, because in
Right.
between there, you got to pay bills. So I consider myself a working actor, and I've always had a side job, but also I've gotten into the tech space where
Okay.
I'm co-founder of an app called Face Pop, and it's in the iOS Apple store right now. We've been there for about a year and a half, 2, and it's self-made emojis featuring your face. So it's not a emoji, it's not an avatar, it's an actual. You can record from your phone, and it'll literally just be your face, and you can say whatever you want. Happy birthday, talk smack, I love you, whatever it is. I'm on the way. 7 seconds, and you can send that in the text right then and there. And in the text thread, it'll look like a floating head, but it's actually you. They just press it, and you're talking.
Oh, I gotta go download that today.
Yeah. So that, and then I partnered up with a good friend of mine. He has a platform called Virtual Co-working, which is the Black Zoom, and it's LinkedIn and Zoom had a baby. It will be virtual co-working. It was birthed pretty much in April during the pandemic, and I'm super excited to partner with them. And their app is on iOS and Android right now. They will be doing more of a bigger launch later on, probably within the next month or two. and
Okay.
super excited about that because we know during the pandemic how people use Zoom, you know,
Yes.
and that
Yes.
business did 700%, you know, within that pandemic. And here it is. This is a platform that's 100% black owned, that gives you the same and much more. And I'm super
Yes.
excited to be behind it. The platform is amazing, and like I said, it's called virtual co-working. And you know, be on the lookout. But like I said, you can download the app now on iOS and Android. And then an extended arm of virtual co-working. We have an app that's coming out that's we call it a disruptor to Clubhouse. So
Uh-oh.
yeah, because you know, on Clubhouse, if you don't have an iPhone, you can't get on
You're
Clubhouse.
stuck. You're
You know
stuck.
what I'm saying? And we're serving a community that has been left out of Clubhouse, and that is the deaf. Deaf people can't get on Clubhouse, and that's a
Oh,
community that's big.
that
You know,
needs it. Right.
so what we're bringing is audio plus video with our platform, because there's nothing like video. You know, if you Latanya are talking about how to start a podcast or a broadcasting network, you can talk all you want, you know, but if there's a visual that goes along with that, because you have some people who are visual learners, you
Right.
know,
Right.
so
Right.
it's advantageous to you know, to want to have that aspect. But
Kareem, that means
also,
I gotta comb my hair at 2 o'clock in the morning now.
you know, but you know, you have professionals like yourself and other people, so it gives people the visual but also the audio. And then we also have something that they'll be able to, you know, use to where if you're telling me how to start a broadcasting business, that's
Right.
great, you can tell me, but where do I go from there?
Right.
So
What's the next? Right.
we'll have a resource library with the necessary paperwork that you can literally go on from the app and download, and voila, you can start your business, or at least it gives you a head start. So it's pretty much a one-stop shop. So we're pretty excited. I just saw the wireframes. Well, really the prototype. We're in beta testing, so probably within the next week or two, I'll start to announce that. So
Okay.
super excited just to be in the tech space and just to let people know, just people of color, that hey, you too can't get in the tech space. You
Right.
know,
Right.
we're there. If you have that idea, go for it. You know, it's all about execution. And yeah, so just trying to diversify. That's it. Diversify.
So I had no idea. Like I had no idea I was signing up for this. I had no idea that she was like, oh my gosh, he's a techie. I
Yeah,
would have never given you that or anything. And now that makes you even more interesting because you're not just an actor. And
yeah, yeah,
that's dope. And what you're
yeah,
doing, like I was telling you, what I'm launching, it'd be perfect. It's
yeah,
perfect, and that's just something that I can just, tell all the black men that I'm dealing with. I need y'all to be on here. This is what we're using. Tell your friends
yeah.
to tell your friends. And we saying it, we have got to stop
Exactly.
looking for approval for everybody else when we have so
Exactly.
many talented and so many unique people who can do it for us and we can support each other.
I mean, we listen. We we alone. We have our finger on the pulse of everything. We were
Right.
just talking. Clubhouse is really not Clubhouse without black people.
Right. That's
Period.
all this on
I
Clubhouse.
mean,
Right.
let's just we got to keep it 100. We got to keep it a buck. If everybody stopped using Clubhouse would not be at $1 billion evaluation, and they're still in beta. So
It's
that just
probably
lets
the
you know.
same thing with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter too.
Exactly. Without us, none of these platforms can survive. So it's about the mindset. I think sometimes we're so hard on each other that we we don't even give each other that chance,
Right.
or that second
Right.
chance, or that third chance. It's like, oh, if it
Right.
ain't right the first time, I'm not fooling with it. But you'll go on to somebody that's not black and you'll deal with that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or we don't open our mouths because I wouldn't
Yeah.
have never known. I wouldn't have never known. Like, He does all of this. Now it's just like,
Yeah,
oh, this is more interesting than anything else. I want to
yeah,
know about this. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Because it's time for us to grow. It's time for us to stop being scared. It's time for us to really take a chance and stop
yeah,
looking for equality. Because kings and queens don't look for equalities. You know,
yeah.
we
We
get our
already
own.
listen. We don't need validation. We're already
We don't.
validated
We are.
from the time we were born.
And that is so true. That is
Yeah,
so true. So,
yeah,
you know, I have to ask the question because, you know, Latanya Michelle is kind of nosy. And I didn't have no publicist tell me what I can't ask or whatever because I dealt with you directly. So, is Mr. Are you single?
Uh, I am involved. I am
Okay.
involved.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. That's cool. That'll work. Sorry, ladies. I tried. I tried to sneak it in there. It ain't working. So, do you have any children?
No children. No children. I have a niece and a
What?
nephew. So yeah, no children.
Kareem, how old are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm old. I'm a late bloomer. But if I say it, people really don't believe me anyway.
They're not gonna believe you because you look like a little boy. So I mean,
Yeah,
you look like you're in your early thirties.
I was born in the mid to late 70s.
Okay. Okay, so you're about to hit 40.
Yeah, I'm 40
About to
already.
hit 40. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. You don't look it. You don't look it.
You
Keep
know they say
smiling.
black don't crack unless you own it.
That's a lie, because I seen a lot of black crack. I'm just gonna be real.
Hilarious.
I seen a lot of black.
Right.
So I have to tell you, please keep that smile. Keep smiling. Cause I tell,
Thank you.
you know, I work with a lot of black men. I'd be like, why don't y'all smile? Can y'all stop? Because
Yeah,
smiling just makes it even better.
yeah, yeah. It doesn't cost a thing to smile.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And you probably are helping somebody else because that smile heals. Smiling heals.
Yeah,
So is there anything else before I let you go? Because I know you have a crazy schedule. Is there anything
yeah,
else that you need for us to know about you?
yeah. Just yeah. Just
We're gonna
keep
support
watching.
all your businesses. We're
Yeah,
gonna watch
yeah,
all your shows. But
yeah.
other than that,
Definitely more for definitely support the tech. Both pieces of tech are black owned. So just getting that going. Keep watching All American, tweet, Instagram it, Facebook it. For the love of Jason. We got some other projects that I'm working on, and I'm definitely a big advocate of just giving back to the community. So anybody that knows me knows that I'm all about giving back to those less fortunate, but also giving back to my community because the community raised me. So, it's
I
only right
love
that I
it.
have to give back.
So tell us the email addresses. I mean, not email, the websites for virtual co-working.
Yeah, so it's virtual co-working.community. So it's www.virtualcoworking.community.
Okay.
And then my face pop is www.facepopme.com. FACEPOPME.com. And we're in the Apple Store iOS for FacePop, and then for virtual co-working, it's on iOS platform as well as Android.
Android. Okay. I'm gonna make sure we get that out.
Yeah.
Tell us how to follow you on social media.
Yeah, just Kareem Grimes, my first and last name on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well, I just want to
yeah,
say I thank you and I appreciate you. I know you're busy. Your schedule is busy and you've worked with me and I
yeah.
appreciate you. And I'm gonna irritate you and I'm gonna be on your case because I
Please
need
do,
you.
please
I need
do,
you in the magazine. I need
indeed.
your services. Let's work.
Absolutely, I'm all about that. Indeed, let's recycle them dollars.
Let's make it happen. One last thing. A
Yeah.
message out to black men that's out here that's trying to find themselves.
Um, I think mental health is a big issue. And I think just from generation is that, sometimes we frown upon um, talking to a therapist, but I think it's very important that we do seek that. You need somebody to talk to, let it out. There's nothing wrong with seeking therapy, because you may be suffering from PTSD, not just being in overseas in war, but just in the environment. And I think it's very important for us to be able to express ourselves, and not be afraid to cry and shed tears and be vulnerable and open. That doesn't make you less of a man. So with that being said, I think it's just very important that if you are suffering from something, depression, or just need to talk, definitely seek a therapist. I've gone to a therapist, and it is amazing. So I think that's something that we have to promote more within ourselves as African American men, is mental health, and loving on one another. We can't be enemies. We know who the real enemies are out there. So all we got is us. All we got is us. So we just got to love one another, and just be kind and respect one another and smile.
Thank you for adding that smile. Thank you so much. I love you already, Kareem, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future. And whatever
All
you're
right.
doing, please come to me so I can showcase you. I need to hear about it at least second. I know I might not be first, but I need to be second or third. Help the small
Absolutely.
Black media, please.
There it is. You have my word. You have my word. I love you too. Thank you so much for the platform. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Okay, you have a good one.
See you later.